position and prepare the hangar for an emergency landing.
All right, which way to the hangar? Hope you got a big wrench.
I'm trying to jumpstart power! It's not...
You got it.
Weapons free.
All ships, follow our lead.
Admiral,
Dr. Sarazov,
Admiral, I don't understand.
and destroyer. Designed to send this nightmare will finally be over. Missile is already on its way.
He's not lying. It's coming in.
It's ready.
what the hell do you think you're doing? Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about, Grant.
We're getting out of here. Military launched a... 9. Yeah. Radiation levels plummet.
Looks like you got Yuri's
You're a monster.
Capsule Bravo, this containment.
Dr. Brooks, we've lost contact with the Stone Mountain, all the Titans.
Wait.
responding to his call.
Dr. Ling!
What's the plan? You said that you were.
Get ahead.
We'll lay cover fire to keep.
They're locked on target.
Zawa's got that lizard juiced.
We're going through the roof. We got about 12 minutes. In about 12 minutes, it's gonna be a bad.
Madison, and get the hell out of there.
Whatever.
Roger that. Prepare for landing.
If I have these two for Paris.
Did you just say?
If I had the two of you for. Godzilla's radiation's reaching.
You sure about this?
I have time to get back on his feet. I know. It'll be tight, but we have to take that.
3.
Fit.
You made it. What? I'm right behind you.
Work beside your leg.
We gotta lift off!
Come on!
Movie summary for Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 introduction. Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 is a visually spectacular monster film that brings some of the most iconic kaiju giant monsters back to the big screen. Directed by Michael Dougherty, this movie serves as a sequel to the 2014 Godzilla film and continues the story of the ancient Titan as he faces off against a host of other powerful creatures, including the mighty King Ghidorah in a battle for supremacy. The film is packed with epic action sequences, jaw-dropping special effects, and a narrative that ties together the mythos of these legendary creatures. Opening sequence: the movie opens with a flashback to the events of the 2014 film, showing the devastation caused by Godzilla's battle with the Mutos, massive unidentified terrestrial organisms. The scene shifts to present day, where Dr. Emma Russell, Vera Farmiga, a scientist working for the Monarch organization, has developed a device called the Orca that can communicate with and potentially control the Titans. The first major action sequence occurs when eco-terrorists, led by Alan Jonah Charles Dance, attack the Monarch base and force Dr. Russell to unleash the three-headed monster, King Ghidorah, from its icy prison in Antarctica. The awakening of the Titans, the release of King Ghidorah, sets off a chain reaction that awakens Titans across the globe. This sequence is a montage of chaos and destruction as creatures like Rodan and Mothra emerge from their slumber. Each awakening is marked by massive environmental disturbances, with cities being torn apart and entire regions falling into chaos. The action is relentless, with the film capturing the sheer scale and power of these monsters as they rise to reclaim their dominion over the Earth. Godzilla against King Ghidorah, Round 1. The first major confrontation between Godzilla and King Ghidorah takes place in Antarctica. This battle is a visually stunning spectacle, with the two titans clashing amidst the icy landscape. Godzilla, with his atomic breath and brute strength, goes head-to-head with Ghidorah, whose three heads and ability to generate powerful electrical storms make him a formidable opponent. The fight is fierce, with both monsters demonstrating their immense power, but Ghidorah ultimately escapes, leaving Godzilla wounded. The Battle of Isla de Mara. The action shifts to Mexico, where the fiery titan Rodan emerges from a volcano. This sequence is one of the film's highlights, as Rodan takes to the skies, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. The Mexican city of Isla de Mara is caught in the crossfire as Rodan battles the military, and is eventually confronted by King Ghidorah. The airborne battle between Rodan and Ghidorah is a breathtaking display of aerial combat, but Rodan is quickly subdued by the larger, more powerful Ghidorah. The battle ends with Godzilla emerging victorious, solidifying his title as the King of the Monsters. Conclusion: with King Ghidorah defeated and the other titans bowing before him, Godzilla reclaims his position as the Alpha Titan. The film ends on a note of ambiguity, as the titans return to their respective domains, leaving humanity to ponder the delicate balance between man and monster. The movie closes with a series of news reports and Monarch files hinting at future conflicts and the possibility of even greater threats on the horizon. Movie review and rating for Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 introduction. Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 is a cinematic spectacle that delivers on its promise of epic monster battles and awe-inspiring visual effects. Directed by Michael Dougherty, the film is the third entry in the MonsterVerse and features some of the most iconic kaiju in film history, including Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mothra, and Rodan. While the film is visually stunning and action-packed, it does have its shortcomings, particularly in terms of plot and character development. However, for fans of the genre, it's a thrilling ride from start to finish. Plot and pacing. The plot of Godzilla King of the Monsters is relatively straightforward, centering around the awakening of the Titans and the ensuing global chaos. The film attempts to weave a narrative that balances human drama with monster mayhem, but it's clear that the real focus is on the latter. The pacing is relentless, with the film moving quickly from one action sequence to the next, leaving little room for character development or deeper storytelling. This approach works for those who are primarily interested in the spectacle, but it may leave others wanting more substance. The film's plot is driven by the actions of Dr. Emma Russell, who believes that releasing the Titans is the key to restoring balance to the Earth. Her motivations, while explained, feel somewhat underdeveloped, and her character's arc is overshadowed by the sheer scale of the monster battles. The human characters, including her daughter Madison Millie Bobby Brown and estranged husband Mark Kyle Chandler, serve more as observers to the chaos than as active participants in the story. This focus on the Titans over the human characters is both a strength and a weakness, depending on what you're looking for in a monster movie. Action sequences. The action sequences in Godzilla, King of the Monsters are the film's main attraction, and they do not disappoint. From the opening battle in Antarctica to the climactic showdown in Boston, the film is packed with jaw-dropping moments of kaiju combat. The special effects are top-notch, bringing these massive creatures to life with incredible detail and scale. Each battle is distinct, with the film making full use of the varied environments, from icy wastelands to urban landscapes, to create visually dynamic and thrilling encounters. The highlight of the film is undoubtedly the final battle in Boston, where Godzilla faces off against King Ghidorah in a fight that's as intense as it is visually spectacular. The use of color, light, and sound in this sequence is particularly striking, with Godzilla's blue atomic breath contrasting against Ghidorah's golden lightning. The battle is a true spectacle, with the stakes raised to their highest as the fate of the world hangs in the balance. One minor critique is that the action can sometimes feel overwhelming, with the sheer scale and intensity of the battles making it difficult to keep track of what's happening. However, this is a minor quibble in a film that is otherwise a masterclass in visual effects and action choreography. Characters and performances. The human characters in Godzilla, King of the Monsters are largely overshadowed by the monsters, but the performances are solid across the board. Vera Farmiga brings complexity to the role of Dr. Emma Russell, portraying a character whose motivations are both noble and misguided. Kyle Chandler's Mark Russell serves as the emotional core of the film, providing a grounded perspective amidst the chaos. Millie Bobby Brown delivers a strong performance as Madison, conveying the fear and determination of a young girl caught in the middle of a global catastrophe. That being said, the human characters are not the main draw of the film, and their storylines often take a backseat to the action. This is a common issue in monster movies, where the focus is understandably on the creatures rather than the people. While the film does attempt to give its human characters meaningful arcs, these often feel secondary to the spectacle of the kaiju battles. Visual effects and sound. Visually, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, is a stunning achievement. The design of the Titans is faithful to their original incarnations, while also incorporating modern updates that enhance their realism. Godzilla is as imposing as ever, with his design reflecting both his power and his ancient, almost godlike status. King Ghidorah is particularly impressive, with each of his three heads displaying distinct personalities and movements, making him a truly terrifying adversary. The sound design is equally impressive, with the roars of the Titans echoing through the theater and adding to the sense of scale and power. The film's score, composed by Bear McCreary, pays homage to the classic Godzilla themes while also introducing new motifs that enhance the epic nature of the story. The combination of visual and auditory elements creates an immersive experience that pulls the audience into the world of the Titans. Final thoughts. Godzilla, King of the Monsters is a film that knows exactly what it wants to be. A grand, visually spectacular monster movie that delivers on the promise of epic kaiju battles. While it may not offer much in terms of plot or character development, it more than makes